Today we will be doing Lesson 30, Session 1. We are beginning a new unit on length and measurement. In Lesson 30, we will be ordering objects by length. Now this is going to be a little bit difficult to do since we are not in the classroom and I can't physically put things on this paper. So just copy along with what I'm doing and we'll work our best together to do this. Okay, so it says each cube train is a different length. Draw the cube trains. Circle the shortest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 3 different cube trains. And then I'm going to circle the one that is the shortest. Okay, so here's one. So just like as if we were using cubes in our classroom. That's called a cube train. That's one. I'm trying to make these cubes the same size as best as possible. Okay, so if you would like to draw those cube trains on your paper also, and then as I go back and I read it, it says each cube train is a different length. When you're looking at these, length is when you start here and you go all the way across like that. That is the length of something. So as you can see, this is this cube train's length. From here to here is this cube train's length. And then from here to here is this cube train's length. So it says to draw the cube trains, which we have done. And then it says to circle the shortest. So when you're comparing different cube trains, which one is the shortest? I hope your answer was the one in the middle. When something has the least amount or is smaller than other things, that one is the shortest. Remember, when you're comparing things, it's best, like especially if you're drawing lines or cube trains, they all need to start at the same spot. This wouldn't have worked then if I drew another cube train and I went like that. Then it's difficult to tell which one is the shortest. So whenever you're comparing something and you have to draw it, always make sure, that's why they had this dotted line here. They want you to make sure you start at the same exact spot. Okay? All right, so let's go to the other side. Now it says to draw the straws, circle the tallest. When you're talking about something that is short or tall, those are going up and down on a page instead of across. Especially if you think about a straw goes up and down like in your glass, it does not go across. Okay, so we can't really see what those 4 straws look like. But it says to draw the straws, and then it says to circle the tallest. Okay, so if you look down at the bottom of your page, you can see this dotted line right here. That dotted line is where they want you to start to draw your straws. So I'm going to start here at the bottom. I'm going to go up. I'm going to kind of make it look a little bit like a straw. And then this one has like the striped lines like this. This is the red one. The red one has like close striped lines, okay? Then the next one is going to be the pink one. I'm actually even going to put an R here so I know that that's the red one. Okay? Then here's the pink one. Make sure you start at the bottom and go up. The pink one's lines are a little bit thicker. I'm going to put a P for pink. And then next we have a green one. Those lines, oh, they were going the other way. That's okay. We'll put a G for green. And then last is the blue polka dotted one. So here's that. And then I'm just going to put some polka dots on it and put a B for blue. Okay, when you look back up at the directions, it said to draw the straws, which is what we just did. And then it says to circle the tallest. So when you're looking here, they all start at the bottom. So now you're going up and you're comparing here which one is the tallest. I hope your answer is the first one. That is the tallest straw. It is the biggest straw of all the other ones. Okay, and then we're going to go to the green page. We're going to be doing this together. Number 1 says to think about what you know about length. Fill in each box. Use words, numbers, and pictures. Show as many ideas as you can. Okay, so when I'm thinking about the word length, that's the word that's in the middle here, I'm thinking how long something is. Length is how long something is. So to use words inside my box here, I'm going to write how long something is. When somebody uses the word length, it is how long something is. Okay, then to show my picture, I'm going to draw a line here. Actually, I'm going to draw a rectangle. And then I'm going to use this right here. That is showing me length. That's how long something is. Okay, and then to use a picture, I'm going to draw 3 lines. So I'm going to start here at the green and go 1, 2, 3. When I'm doing length, one of the words that I use for length is longest. So I'm going to point to this one and I'm going to write longest. Oops, that's going off the page, sorry. Longest. And then another important word when we're doing length, I'm going to draw 3 lines again. But this time, I'm going to use the opposite of longest. And this line right here is the shortest. So those are 2 words we use when we're talking about length. Longest and shortest. Number 2 then, by the orange crayon, it says, draw a line the same length as the crayon. So underneath the crayon, we're going to draw a line is the same length. Remember that whenever you're doing this, you need to make sure you start where the crayon is. If you started your line here, that would not make sense because that crayon is not over there. So you have to start your line here, and then you have to end it where the crayon ends. That would be drawing a line that's the same length. Okay, so I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw my line to here. And now I have a line the same length as the crayon. Okay. Number 3, solve the problem, draw to show your work. Draw 3 crayons of different lengths, circle the longest. Again, notice where the dotted line is on the page. You're not going to draw your crayons like this because that line's not down there, and a crayon usually doesn't go that way. Okay, so you're going to start at the dotted line, and we can just draw lines. I'm not going to draw crayons. So I'm just going to start here. I'm going to draw, oops, sorry. I'll draw a blue crayon. Then I'm going to draw a yellow crayon. And then I'm going to draw a red crayon. Now the direction says to circle the one that is the longest. Now you may have done your lines different than me. But when you look at my page, I hope you said that the blue one is the longest crayon. Okay, so that is all for today. Tomorrow we will continue to work on ordering objects by length. Have a good day.